Hey guys, it's John with ReelBlue Custom Rods, and today we're going to do another episode on the truth about SAMSFX Versa thread. And this one is the 7th one in the kit that we'll be taking a look at. And you can see the colors that we have, with kind of a copper metallic orange to a light blue to a green, and then back to that copper or orange color. So copper, green, light blue, and then back to the copper, and then of course at different intervals. So let's go ahead and get this started. Just adjust the tension rod a little bit, and we'll go ahead and take this thread, get a good bite, and we're going to see what kind of pattern that we can achieve with this Versa thread by SAMSFX. Again, if you're interested in purchasing this, you can see down in the details block, you can see down there is a link where you can purchase this thread if that's something that you're interested in doing. Again, the kit is just like you see here in the video. It comes with 8 spools, different varying types and colors of metallic Versa thread, 65 yards on the spool. So it's a little bit less than what the Versa blend by ProWrap gives you. But it's not bad. It's reasonably priced, and the thread does work pretty good. If you've been watching the series of these videos, you can see the types of patterns that they create and how they look. So we're just going to go ahead and get started here. Loosen the tension rod a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to get started here and start turning this for a couple inches or so, and we're going to see what kind of pattern or kind of look we can get out of here. And if I stop right there pretty quickly, you can see that copper is coming out in some tick marks, if you will. So let's see how that continues to flow. The green and the blue looks like they kind of blend in, but that copper is going to be the predominant color, or that metallic orange, metallic copper color. That's going to be the predominant color in this thread, I think. And so we'll just do this wrap, see what we're going to get, and then we'll stop a little bit. Again, different tick marks. You can see them all different spots. This is kind of interesting, actually. I've never seen a thread do that with the different tick marks like that. So we'll just keep going. And we'll see if these tick marks connect or if they start to create, a different pattern. But if they don't, I think that's okay, because I think these tick marks can give your wrap, some character. Again, I like using all of these, Versa Blend by ProWrap or the Versa Thread by SAMSFX. I love using these under wraps and stuff like that. A great way to give your rod that custom look, because every time you wrap it, it's going to come out a little different, right? Always have to consider things like the rod diameter, or the taper on the rod for the length of the wrap that you're doing. As the taper gets smaller or closer, if you will, what's going to happen is it could cause the colors in the thread to lie closer to each other, which changes the pattern in the thread. So we're still getting these tick marks. And I think they're really neat looking the way they kind of work. So you get these big copper metallic orange tick marks, and then you get that little thread moving through there. So let's do a little bit more. All right, so we're getting to be down probably about 2 inches or so. 1.5 inches maybe. Yeah, just over about 1.75 inches. So let's go a little bit more. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments block. If you like the pattern this thread's creating, like the video, and leave a comment block down there and let me know what you think, whether you like it or not. I'm very interested in your opinion. or how you think you could use this thread, in one of your builds. So again, feel free to comment below. So we're probably at about 2 inches. We'll go a little bit more because I almost feel like it's trying to change a little bit, but I don't think it is. I think it's doing the same thing. But we will see here momentarily. All right. So 2 1/4. We'll go a little bit more, about another quarter to a half inch. See if we get any change out of this, and then if not, we'll jump over to our second experiment here. All right. That's probably good enough. So let's go ahead and wrap that off. Again, I like to use, 5 or 6 wraps here at the tag end. And then we'll give it a cut. All right. So we got that all tied off there a little bit. Give it a little tug. All right. And so you can see, again, what I'm saying, that this thread, this version, is giving us kind of an aqua colored background a little bit, this green and blue, and then these copper or metallic orange tick marks, which I kind of like. And I think that would look really good as an overwrap. And I'm trying to think what colors that would look good with from not a metallic thread perspective, but if I were going to use some nylon thread. So you can come over with some nylon thread. Of course, I'd want to use color preserver because this thread here by Moderna will actually becomes pretty much see-through once you put your finish on it, but it's a great thread. But I like this color with it. If I put a little color preserver on top of it, again, I'm not a big color preserver fan, but that is a direction to go. And this one here is 513. This is Color Fast Pro Wrap. I still have the plastic on the thread, but that color might be okay. It might be a little too dark, I think. Let's see if we can find one more. Let's just try something. Well, first of all, I think it would look great. This is 404 Color Fast. That'll look good with it. Specifically, if I went with 404, and this is just a great way to see the difference. So here's 404 with the Color Fast, and here's 404 with just a nylon thread. So Color Fast on the right, just regular nylon thread on the left, and you can see the difference really in the color. And I think the nylon will look really good on top of that. And then just to be a little out of the box, what would a yellow color look like on that? And again, these are Color Fast threads. It's more of a neon color here. This is 122, and this is 101 here. That might not look too bad, but anyways, just different options that you have. And then now let's go ahead and start the second portion. And we're going to take this thread, feed it through our tension rod there. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to start wrapping this Versa thread by SAMSFX on top of this mesh tape to see what it will look like, if we use this in a dragon scale wrap. And I'm going to do this pretty quick, like I've done in the past ones, just for the sake of time and instructional purposes. But I do want to see what this is going to come out and look like. So we start turning this. And just pack this up a little bit, get it started. Little bit of tightness on the tension rod. All right, Let me just start turning and see how this is going to come out. And again, I'm going quickly here for the sake of time. And then we'll see how this thread works on this mesh tape for a dragon scale wrap. And I think it's okay. You can see the dragon scale below it. You can see that, and it's got the colors in there. So it's kind of nice. And then, yeah, so you can see that's what your dragon scale is going to start to look like. And with that thread, and it's very much a aqua, green, blue kind of color, but then you've got those dark copper orange, or excuse me, metallic orange or metallic copper pieces in it. But I will tell you, they look a little different how they lie on the mesh tape. It just has a different look, and I don't know if that's because, you know, what the mesh tape or the dragon scale below it is causing it to do. But what I would say is this resembles, honestly, I would consider this to be kind of a camouflage pattern almost, or camouflage type color. And again, another way to do a good wrap. And I think it would be great for an under wrap, I think, is where I would predominantly use this one. I don't think I would use this in a standalone decorative wrap, you know, on a split grip or butt wrap or something like that. But I do think this would have a good spot, you know, in your arsenal as a thread for a decorative wrap. Excuse me, for a under wrap if you're building, you know, a heavier class saltwater or freshwater rod, where you're going to require some under wrap. So we'll keep going a little bit. About halfway done, we're getting there. Just keep wrapping, and you can see how that's coming out. Again, SAMSFX Versa thread. If you're interested in purchasing this thread, there's a link down in the description below. It's an Amazon link where you can go and pick up, you know, a box of these 8 spools in a little box. And it's a great way to support the channel, which I'm always appreciative of, guys. And, you know, it's not a lot of money, but it is, you know, a purchase of, you know, the SAMSFX thread kit. I get a very, very, very small portion of that, but I'm still very appreciative for that small portion. So, okay, we'll keep going here. You know, got on top of itself there a little bit. And again, I'm just trying to go quick here to save you guys some time. All right, so getting down towards the end here. All right, pack the thread a little bit. And again, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments block, you know, here and the on this dragon scale with this version of the thread. Let me know what you think. All right, get down towards the end. And again, I know it's not my best work. I'm just trying to go quick for the sake of time, but so you still can get an understanding of what the pattern will look like if you use this type of thread for a dragon scale wrap. I'll just finish this off here at the end. All right, let's go ahead and tie that off. Make a cut, run it through my loop. All right, and then we'll cut that tag end off really quick. And then you guys can see what that looks like for a dragon scale wrap. And again, we'll come back and compare that to just a standard regular wrap that we were doing earlier. You know, what it looks like. Again, you can see those copper or metallic orange tick marks with really a green or aqua blue type background. Some of those blue colors like to pop as well. And as I continue to look at it, you can almost see where because you have these prominent copper or metallic orange tick marks, if you look at it at the wrap, you can also see prominent light blue or green ones as well. So that is pretty neat. And then here, we'll transition over to what we did with the dragon scale on the mesh tape with that thread, and we can see what that would look like, and you know what that would look like on a rod if you were using the thread and trying to get after a dragon scale wrap. So pretty interesting. I also think it kind of gives a camo pattern to it a little bit, but that's just me. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please feel free to share it with somebody that you think might find it useful. And as always, I really appreciate your guys' support. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting this channel. Thanks for supporting ReelBlue Custom Rods. And until next time, guys, make sure you watch this video here. Take care. Bye.